A tragic tandem skydiving accident this weekend took the life of a local instructor and sent a first-time student to the hospital.
The instructor, James Horak Jr., called Pensacola home and worked at Emerald Coast Skydiving in Alberta for years.
Fox 2 News reporter Corey Pippin met two of Horak's lifelong friends who were devastated by the loss.
Those who knew Jimmy Horak say if you were looking for the 56-year-old, you could often look to the sky. There you'd find him doing what he's done for years, helping people experience the rush of skydiving. That's exactly what authorities say he was doing Saturday in Lamar County, Mississippi, when something went terribly wrong.
Disbelief. It's just you know, occasionally in the small community that skydiving is, something will happen to someone you know because it's such a small group of people. But for something like this to happen to Jim Horak is just incredulous.
Authorities say Horak and his student partner were skydiving with a group of 2 or 3 other jumpers around 10:30 in the morning when the tandem went out of sight. They were found hours later in a heavily wooded marsh area. The student was rushed to a hospital, but Horak was dead. Skydiving instructor Timber McKinney became friends with Horak in 1987 after skydiving for the first time here at the Emerald Coast Skydiving Center. McKinney says Horak spent years in the military before becoming a skydiving instructor. He says Horak was married with 3 children and had a soaring zest for life.
Jimmy was a man's man. He balanced so many things in life well. He was an awesome family man, loved his family, loved his friends. He's a man of deep faith. Awesome skydiver. I can't tell you what a great skydiver he was. Awesome pilot, very safe.
McKinney says it's hard to speculate what might have gone wrong during the fateful jump, but it could be any number of things, including equipment malfunction. He says he's sure Horak, who started skydiving in his teens and participated in more than 8,000 jumps, took every measure to keep his students safe.
I mean, he always let his students know how to be safe and enjoy themselves. He always put people at ease, people even that might have been a little apprehensive about it. He had a way of making people feel comfortable. I'm sure Jimmy did everything he could.
Some people might say Jim Horak died doing what he loved, but those who knew him best say what he loved the most was spending time with his family, and he simply died doing something he was best at, living life to the fullest. McKinney says every jump from now on will remind him of his friend.
Just a man that always had a smile on his face and a love of aviation and adventure. I mean, there's nothing better than being in formation over the Floribama at sunset, looking at your friends, smiling and enjoying the scenery.
Reporting from Baldwin County, Corey Pippin, Fox 10 News.
Authorities say a member of the skydiving team told investigators something didn't look right with the rigging equipment. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow. An investigator with the FAA is looking into the incident to find out what went wrong.